Okay, 8th grader Sasha, as opposed to 7th grader Sasha,
I totally got a shout
who is
out.
much more tolerable.
I got a shout out.
Okay, yeah, Holly, other girl, what's her face? Everybody's here.
Trigo.
And Trigo's mom. On speakerphone. Okay, 4x cubed minus 64x. We factor out what we can. So we look, what do these two numbers have in common? They have a 4 and an x, so we can factor out 4 and an x. What does that leave behind?
X plus 4.
Not quite.
X
X squared
squared.
minus 64 divided by 4 is 16. X divided by x is nothing. So it's 4x times x squared minus 16. Then we look, can we factor x squared minus 16? So would you say, yes, of course we can. So if you want, we can not do that. What do I mean, like what we've been doing all week? Where's my factorific?
Put them in a box. This side and then this side.
Hold on.
No, just take. No, I got it.
Okay. Oh, we should be able to recognize this one because this is the difference of two squares. We do have x squared minus 16.
-4.
So what times what is x squared?
-4.
Is x and x. How do we get negative 16?
-4, +4.
-4, +4.
Yes.
Why do we want those two numbers to be the same? So it cancels out because we don't have any x term here. There's no b. So these need to be the same number. So 4x, -4x, that works. Which means x squared minus 16 factors out into x plus 4, x minus 4. What do we multiply that whole thing by? 4x.
Oh, this is the easy stuff.
And there is your answer.
Yeah, this is the easy stuff. I actually can understand it.
Everything else
Okay.
I just like copied down notes.
What confused me was first semester.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, that was terrible. Like the whole first half, I was like,
That's,
this scares me for next year.
this is still
What
graphing.
are we gonna do next year?
Geometry.
No, I know, but
With you or Shaker?
with him.
Well, I don't think Schaefer is high school certified enough to teach it, so you might be stuck with me.
Your high school.
That's not a diss. I mean, like,
No,
as a factual statement, if you don't have
Your
a.
high
I don't
school
think you would
certified
like
enough?
Of course I am.
Are you?
I passed the test and everything.
not kid
I don't
friendly,
believe
but not kid friendly.
Okay, so that was A. We did B together. Anything else? 5.
No, sorry, I'm just saying the answer.
C.
B.
C what?
Try B. This shows this is right. Oh, yeah. Like,
I'd rather have.
You're the one who signed up for it. Nobody.
Her mom made her.
Well, just think,
Text their mom.
if you do this, you won't have to take like 2 years of math in high school. So.
Yeah, we do. Because you need 4 years of math.
Yeah, and if you get 2 of them done in middle school,
And there's 2 more in high school.
which means you have 2 less than most people.
Lucky. I
So-
still have to take 4.
Hush mode.
Oh, calm down. That wasn't all mode. Okay, everybody.
So 4x cubed minus 8x squared minus 60x.
It's a die.
Yes, singular.
A number cube.
Okay, so we look, what can we factor out of all these?
4 and an X.
4 and an x. Which leaves what behind?
X cubed. No, X squared.
X squared
Um, 4.
minus 8 divided by 4 is
Oh, 2.
2.
And
2x. And then 60 divided by 4?
just kidding. Okay.
It's not funny, you don't know how to divide by 4.
15.
15.
15.
Got it.
You know how you can divide even numbers by 4? Ready? Divide it in half,
And then half.
and then half again. So half of 60 is 30, half of 30 is 15. Woo. Okay? Then we factor out all this mess here. So if you want to, we can make the box. Nobody cares what you hate.
You on my phone.
But they will hear that Mr. Ellis is cooler than Trigo.
No, you just
That's
said
not what he said before.
He said Trigo's cooler than Mr. Ellis.
I'm a witness.
I
So are
said-
two other people in this room.
Trigo's a big liar.
Ah.
Alright, so x and x makes x squared. Now we need something that multiplies to negative 15 and adds up to negative 2. Since they're both negative, it means one of our factors is going to be negative, one of them is going to be positive. Since b is negative, that means that the negative number is going to be greater than the positive. So we look, what are our factors that will give us 15? We have 5 and 3, or 15 and 1. Okay, so which of these adds up to negative 2? Negative 5 plus 3, or negative 15, 1? It is the first one. So we have negative 5, 3, so it gives us 3x, negative 5x. Does that work?
Yes.
Of course it does. So we get x plus 3, x minus 5 here, and that whole mess is multiplied by 4x.
Why is it 3 first?
That doesn't really matter. You can put the x minus 5 first. It's the same thing.
Mr. Earl, since this one is 4 girls and the
So we'll have 16, 4, and 1.
Okay. Number the D.
Can we do D?
Can we? I don't know. We're here. Might
Okay,
as well.
finished. Please fix this grade because I don't like it. It's not my best friend. But I'm actually very mad at my best friend.
What?
Can you change the volume quiz from an 8?
Oh, that's like, can I change the volume? I could talk like this.
You made Holly die.
Didn't see that coming.
Okay, I'm gonna slap that kid. He was knocking. I went to open the door for him, and he walked away.
What was it, that one shady kid that like walks with his hood on?
Okay. Well, there's our problem. You should be able to answer this without me helping you. So pause and answer it. How do we pause? We pause just like this.
Isn't her name like Emily or something?
No. All right, so we start by factoring out what they all have in common, which is, okay, 2x. Thank you. Which leaves x squared. 2x squared divided by 2x is just x, so minus x. Negative 4x divided by 2x is just negative 2. All right, so that doesn't look so bad. So we factored this out. Let's see if we can do this without the box. So we're looking for something that multiplies to negative 2, adds to negative 1. So we think, what are our factors that will give us 2? 1 times 2. Okay. And since we want it to be negative, one of those numbers has to be negative. So which one do you think it is?
2.
2. Why 2?
Because they're your numbers.
Because
Negative 1.
because b is negative, which means the bigger of the two numbers has to be negative. So 2 and 1 works, which means this is going to look like x minus 2, x plus uno. That means 1
Oh, no.
in Espanol. Whatever.
Read this.
My Spanish es muy bueno.
You just said your Spanish is very bad.
Nick, the guy's walking back to the class.
Angel de mi guarda, dulce compañía, no me desampares ni de noche ni de día.
Pick you up. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
So, something sweet night and day.
No. My sweet companion.
What?
Nice.
Since when does dulce not mean sweet?
That means dulce is candy.
But not in
No.
that sense.
I know my Spanish
You wanna
phrasings.
bet? Call my mom.
Only 'cause I know pan dulce,
Not
sweet
that-
bread.
that-
sweet bread.
You're not bread nor sweet.
Hey.
It's for horses.
You are bitter and mushy.
What? Mushy.
Do you ever bring your
I-
old lady bread?
I would have given you bitter, but not mushy.
Holly and I were coming to your room. Some people were swallowing each other.
Excuse me?
What?
Is that another way of saying they were having relations?
All right, I don't need to hear that. All right, one more before we go. Pick 1 through 7.
Oh,
5.
5? That's not even difficult.
But then do 8.
Too late.
Wait, so we don't have to do number 8?
No, you have to do number 8, but that's
It's just depressing.
you just have to write it out. So 9x squared minus 144. Do they have anything in common?
9.
No. Or
Oh.
actually, you could.
But no.
Uh,
Wait, Miss Estrella, so I'm gonna call my mom.
but let's not. What else? What is special about these numbers 9 and 144? They're both
Divisible by 3.
better than that. They're both
Perfect square.
perfect squares. Yay.
Wait, they're not perfect.
Which means we can factor them out. What did we say about perfect squares? Duh.
The number.
Yeah, so they can cancel each other out.
So what would the factors look like?
3.
3 what?
Positive and negative.
3x. And then how do we get negative 144?
Like divide 144.
There you go, minus 12, but then the second one would have to be positive 12.
What's with the 12?
Because what's 12 times 12? 144.
Borrow that phone.
It's it. Can she borrow your phone? There you go.
Can you unlock it? Because I'm not nosy like Miss Estrella wants to get everybody's password.
Hey, not cool.
Why can't you be this happy in the morning?
Because I'm.
I know in the morning he's only happy when the 7th period leaves. You get cranky every other.
Why do I keep thinking you can divide 144 by 9?
Because you can divide by 3.
That's 1.
5.
Oh, because you can.
So you can divide by 9.
But that wouldn't work as nicely. Maybe it would. Let's find out.
No, I'm good.
So, so let's say we factored out the 9.
To leave with her bag.
Then we'd have x squared minus what?
16.
16. And do we still have the difference of 2 squares here?
No. Yes.
Yes. So what would this look like?
I'm sorry. It flipped.
We already knew.
No, no. You know what, like.
Mr. Ellis is his face for the rest of it. He was like,
Okay. So what times what will give you x squared?
X and X.
X and X, okay. How do we get negative 16?
-8.
Negative 4 positive.
Remember, if it's perfect square, it's got to be the same exact thing.
I like where you go.
So this also would work. This is probably a better answer.
Oh, okay. Don't erase.
Because what we could have done here,
Bye, Mr. Ellis.
okay, is not flipped it upside down. Because if we look, could we factor something out of 3x minus 12? What do both of these have in common?
3.
A 3, yeah?
Yeah, 3.
So we'd have 3 times x minus 4, right? What could we factor out of this? Same thing. So times x plus 4. And then could we multiply our constants together? And 3 times 3 is 9 times x minus 4, x plus 4. So, in all reality, 9 times x plus 4, x minus 4 is your best answer. Say hooray.
Hooray.
For the star,
We should do one more.
Here we go. For the star, we can take it here.
Uh,
We're gonna have to go to a weird class.
oh, will you be able to take it in this room? I don't know. That's a good question. So,
Get out.
what, one more?
Yeah.
I guess we have time for one more.
Oh my god,
It is recording that Lizette does like. That's just adorable.
I don't embrace it.
They don't like him. Think mine is good. And
Did you say good?
Yeah. Thank you, Lynn.
All right, so pick one.
I choose number 8.
We're not doing 8. 8's
Five.
the only one you don't have to do math.
No.
5 we just did. Come on, quickly. 4 minutes.
Road trace.
3. Come on. X squared minus 6x plus 9. That's as straightforward as they come. So we're looking for some number that multiplies to positive 9 and adds to negative 6. That's just x. What kind of 3?
Positive and negative.
No,
But-
two negatives.
They both have to be negative. Why is that?
It's a positive word.
Because 2 negatives will multiply to give us a positive number, which is what we need for C. But since B is negative, it means that both of our last terms have to be negative.
What term goes in front?
That's like the answer, x minus 3, x minus 3.
That's the answer. That's it.
That's it? Just
Because is there anything you can factor from that? If you don't believe it.
she already knew, Trigo.
Okay?
Okay.
Don't forget, like,